Hello and welcome back to another episode of Battletech. And it's exciting. We did our priority mission in the last episode, and we got a dragon! Woohoo! So I want to go into the mech bay, and we are going to refit some of our mechs, because the whole thing about taking long-range missiles and all that kind of stuff to do that one mission didn't work out that well. We are going to refit our Shadowhawk, we're going to refit our Trebuchet, we're going to set up our dragon for the initially. But first off, let's just get the Centurion being repaired. It's only going to take a day, just some armor and a little bit of internal damage. Let's take a look at our dragon. Oh yes, our first heavy. Okay, so we're going to strip everything. We're going to max that armor because armor. I love maxed armor. And then we only have to get rid of one set of points here to get a full rounded tonnage. But we only get set to a half. I wonder how that's going to work. But, interesting thing is that we have 4 slots in the CT. If this was MechWarrior Online, the Dragon only has 2 slots in the CT because you have to put in an engine. So here, we could theoretically put in 2 CERM 6 into the CT, which is a fair amount of firepower. So I was thinking, this may not be very much firepower in total, but it will be some. And I hate it that the thing jumps around every single time I put something in. 4 lasers, 2 medium, 2 small lasers, a pair of CERM 6, max armor. Let's get some SRM ammo in here. I guess maybe like 1 in each leg, something like that. And then some heat sinks. Pack them in each leg. We have half a ton remaining. I suppose we could shave a half a ton from the legs. I don't know if you'll be legged that often. Looks good. And just, I don't know, another heatsink? It would have been really nice if he had one more support weapon, another small laser. I mean, it's probably not going to be a bunch of firepower, but it'll be very heat efficient, and I can just charge people down with it and kick their butts. Plus, in the future, if we want to, we could do something along the lines of having like an AC-20 on this. Not sure how that's going to work yet. But I mean, we want this to be our cavalry mech. We want it to be in the front, taking the push, right? We have, we think it also take jump jets? Really? We don't seem to have any jump jets. But maybe we need to purchase jump jets for this weight class. But for now, this is okay. We're going to go with this. We're going to confirm that. It's going to take us 10 days to refit it. It's just going to be another brawler. I like brawlers, so therefore that. Now for the Shadowhawk, these LRMs, man, are giving me issues. We're going to strip that off of there because I don't like them. They're not how I want to go. I still can't fit an AC-20 on this thing with max armor. I really want to, but it's not going to happen. I'm thinking the best thing on this mech, again, like I do for all of my mechs, as I'm just finding that as being the most effective platform right now, is mass CERMs. And what we got here? Support weapon there, small laser. We got another CERM 6 here. We got a CERM 4 in the head because that's only 1 crit slot. We can put in a medium laser in that arm, so we have a small and a medium. Ignore the ballistics for now. And then for equipment, we can take some... Oh, we need some ammunition first. 2? Which you could take half tons of ammo. I almost want to take 3 tons of ammo. And then just 3 jumps. Maybe 2 tons and a jump jet? For this, because it's going to be 12, 18 per volley, and we're going to have 100 per ton. So it's basically 20 per volleys. We're getting like 5 turns of firing approximately per ton. I could theoretically take these 6s down to 4. That would free up a little bit of tonnage if I take the 6s to 4s. Then that SRM quantity is more than enough, and I can get some heat efficiency, but I'm already getting heat efficiency back. It's just, I'm finding this Shadowhawk to be such an awkward little mech. If it had another, I don't know, if it had another couple energy points, it would be so much easier to build. Maybe 2 4s and a 6. Maybe that feels like a good setup here. And a heatsink. Sure, that's good enough. 9 days for you, so we're gonna have to wait a little while for some of our mechs here. Thankfully, we're getting them in as a sort of priority. And then this guy's gonna be a little easier to refit, because I don't like that Learn 15, and he's got the few energy weapons around the mech, which makes it really easy to fit him, because all you need to do is just go serms and energy weapons and some ammo and call it good, and you're done. Couple SRMs there, and then another heatsink to get my heat efficiency up. Don't always need to be firing the medium lasers with this, but, you know, this is a really easy change. And he's going to take 5 days.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Alright, so we have all of our guys getting refitted. It's going to take a little while to get everybody reset, and we need to take a look at what missions we've got going on here. We've got Repossession and Raiding Party. So Raiding Party is detected an inbound dropship. The local defense forces in the expected drop are ill-equipped to battle a lance of mechs, but with your aid we can ensure the raid does minimal damage. So we want to intercept an enemy mech lance, and the directorate leader has fallen behind on payments for their armored vehicles, and our leasing agent has been unable to repossess the heavy armored vehicles. We decided sending more of a explosive message, best way to ensure that others do not take future liberties. So it's a destroy a quantity of vehicles mission. I think we're going to take out the enemy raiding party. But first thing we have to do is, since we just did a big refit on all of our guys, we're going to have to wait a little bit. At least probably until the Dragon and Centurion come back. The Centurion's almost immediately, because we were just repairing a little bit. But we're going to have the Dragon and the Centurion. Then we'd also have the Blackjack and the Vindicator. So we would be good. We would have a lance we could do that mission with. Real lives of mech warriors. You and Darius are networking on a planet-side bar. As Darius fetches the first round, you overhear the 2 loud whispers from a nearby table. I'm telling you, those 2 are mech warriors. A hissed response. What would you know? It's not like on the holovids. Out of the corner of your eye, you scan a group, and it looks like they're gazing in your own past. These 3 young nobles casually stare in your direction, pampered and comfortable. Written all over their eager faces is a feeling you remember too well, looking for escape from their safe, predictable lives. Oh, invite them to a meeting with a client, scare them straight, or leave them alone. I don't think I want to take them to my client, because I think that might be rude to the client. Why am I bringing just some random people that are going to say something stupid? I could just scare them straight, but I don't know, maybe that'll drop our reputation with a certain group, since these people are nobles. I'm going to leave them alone. Just have my drink. The nobles continue their naive discussion on the life of a mech warrior. You search for the right words to say to them before shaking your head and settling back into your chair. Darius watches you. Tobias, why don't we find another bar? There's a story I want to hear. Much later that night, your new table is covered with empty glasses. Darius leans back and furrows his brow. I don't know how much about what it's like to grow up in nobility, but you made the choices you made, and you can't change the past. I know everyone on the Argo is glad that you did. You let those nobles figure things out for themselves. Maybe we'll hire them someday. He raises his glass, and together you toast the future. No lasting consequences. Okay, so I had a feeling that it was going to be a negative thing if I went over and talked to them. I don't know why. Just did. But yeah, a few days more here, and then we'll get our dragon, and then we'll have a heavy and 3 mediums to take into a mission. Excellent, we got it. So let us grab a contract. So we are going to do the raiding party. Take care of that enemy party of mechs. And if it's a group of mechs, I maybe want some salvage out of it. I've got plenty of expenses right now. I'm setting up a nice 2.9. So we'll take a little bit extra salvage. But there isn't really, I don't know. We'll take a normal quantity here. 2 out of 8. It should be fine. And we have the dragon and the blackjack. Hell yes. I don't know. I want to still be in the blackjack. I feel like that's my spot. Behemoth is out, so Scarface, or actually Glitch probably wants to come in. You've got sensor lock in the Centurion. I don't have sensor lock my character. I should jump in the blackjack. Not the blackjack, the dragon. The Centurion should be there. Glitch also has sensor lock and really good gunnery, so let's grab Glitch. Well, Decker's always going to be his Vindy. That's going to be fine. Medusa doesn't have his Shadowhawk right now. So sad. But we got plenty of stuff to drop here, and even 200 tons. Let's go. Oh, was that Vindicator's armor low? That didn't come up as something I needed to repair. Oh, that's interesting. We'll probably be fine. It's most likely, it's only like a skull and a half. So it's just going to be like a lance of lights or something. So it shouldn't be that hard. Or our dragon will be able to carry it through. This is weird, because I didn't see any internal damage on him before. Oh, maybe one of his weapons crit.
Command interface initiated.
Huh. Oh well. We'll figure it out. The enemy dropship landed somewhere in this area, Commander. Acquire the location and engage them. Let's put a stop to their raid. Actually, that looks like a commando right there that I can see.
Time to get dirty.
Alright. Let's move. Everybody rejoin. Regroup.
Roger.
Enemy detected.
Oh, it's so great having a heavy in the lance now. It makes me so happy. 25 ton? Yeah, that's a commando. Another 25 ton? Probably another commando. Moose doesn't get to move yet. It sucks. You are not going to do anything.
Ready for orders.
Decker is going to jump.
Roger that.
Because he has the ability to jump because he's awesome. We got Commando 2D, Commando 1B. I can get rid of the sensor lock. They're already sort of, they're entrenched. They're only going to take half damage. Which kind of sucks. But hey, let's get rid of it.
I've got a sensor lock.
Get rid of his evasion. And then this guy, unknown mech, and another unknown mech, so there's a Lance of 4. And somebody has Alarm 10. Maybe that's a Centurion. Isn't that the stock designed for Cent? Is Alarm 10?
Waiting for orders.
Yes, Commander.
Move up
On my way.
in the blackjack. I could take a shot. Very bad chances to hit. So, just get rid of more of the evasion. I dislike your evasion. It's not conducive to my life. Oh, cicada. PPC on that cicada. Ow. Don't shoot my blackjack, you bastard. Where'd that hit him anyway? Leg. Okay.
Good to go.
Sent. Move into position. Still bad. Still, unfortunately, bad spots here. And why is the sprint so bad? How can I... Oh, probably because it's uphill and such. That kind of sucks. My move is basically the same distance as my sprint. That's really annoying. Yeah, well, at least I'll move up. Let's see what we can do with our Centurion. Who I truly wish we had more of. We could take an 80% chance on this commando. That's not too bad, actually. We can do some good damage to him.
Take this.
Oh my god, I love my Centurion. Oh, that makes me so happy. Just plow through that guy's CT. And now Moose. Again, it's got to be the forest that I'm moving through that's causing all these issues. Moose, you're going to move around this side. You're going to push that guy. Realistically, I want Behemoth in this dragon. I want to get like a Jaeger or something for Moose. But that'll be for the future. We're going to push that Cicada with the dragon. It's going to be good. I bet his commando is just like, oh my god, my buddy died so much. It's so scary. Can't believe how scary that was, sort of thing. I could move into a position here. He doesn't have any... Let's see. Doesn't have evasion, but he's got guarded, which sucks. Moose does have sensor lock available. Not Moose. God, I keep thinking that Moose is in the blackjack because he almost always is. Medusa's got sensor lock, so I can move and sensor lock, which would be kind of good to get some of my mobility back. Start knocking down the sensors on that Cicada. Because what is my chance to hit? 40%. Oh my god, that's horrible. Sensor lock you.
Sensors locked on.
Get rid of that mobility of yours. Here comes 50 tonner. It's probably a scent. I kind of want to take my time with that scent too and do called shots on both its sides and a leg and take out the pilot because I really want to salvage a scent.
I hear ya.
It would make me happy on the inside.
Uh-huh.
Alright, Glitch. Do your thing.
Firing everything I've got.
And that's how you do your thing.
Where that came from.
Glitch, if you did that every single turn, you're beautiful. Just beautiful. And it's my turn.
Orders?
We shall do another jump to get some more evasion, because evasion is wonderful, and I love it. Yeah, we'll do it to there.
Acknowledged.
And I'm gonna sensor lock the Cicada again and then push it with my dragon. Or I could just shoot it. I actually have a halfway decent chance of hitting it. 70%. That's good enough.
Giving him everything I've got.
I'll trade a little bit of that damage here. Oh, I also got a pilot injured, which is good. I'll trade a little bit of that damage to have only to like have the remaining evasion there. As this guy gets close, and he's actually got a really good chance to hit with everything he has. Nice. All right, Moose. Pound the Cicada. Right torso, right arm gone. Pilot injured again. We might actually fully salvage the Cicada as well if we do another pilot injury with him. Not like we need mechs like a Cicada, although it would be useful, I mean, just to sell them off, or even just to have them as spares. But, as it is now,
Waiting for orders.
Le Blackjack can move into position.
Position confirmed.
And you can take a wonderful, wonderful shot. Let's see. This pilot has 3 injuries that they can take. Well, whatever. Let's just shoot you. We're gonna be fine with whatever the outcome is.
Firing. All weapons.
Oh, come on. What is that AC-10 shot? That is the other side of Kingdom Come. Like, you can't miss something that close. Yes, it's a Cent A. It's a Centurion A. I want it so bad. I want that mech. Or at least I want more pieces. It is my wonder.
Waiting on you, Commander.
We're gonna push that guy and take a called shot and try to kick out a particular component here. And you may be hearing a little bit of stuff in the background as there's a park outside my house, and they are currently excavating in part of that park, and it's shaking my house. So nothing will stop me making videos, not even excavation. But right now we're going to try to excavate this guy's right torso and just pop it off. We have a really good chance to hit it. We got 90% chance on all of our weaponry here. And that is our goal. Did a bunch of damage to it. Didn't take it off, but definitely did a bunch of damage. Cicada is moving around my back for a... Oh, just a little bit of MGs. Okay, that's fine.
Commander?
You know what Decker can do? He could kill you, but he's not really that worried about you. I just want to move into here for the scent. His right torso's really low, so if I just fire at his CT here, we would probably pop off his right.
Acknowledged.
Probably. Pilot hit, head injured. That's great. He's got 2 more injuries left. And now we got Moose, who we can we get into a we can get into a position where he can hit him. That is excellent. We can get into a nice forward position where we can hit him. We're not gonna be able to use our small lasers. That's okay. We got our mediums and CERMs on target, and continue hitting the scent. Oh, was that another head hit? It looks like it was.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Nice. We're actually doing a lot of head injuries to that mech. That is great. If we take off his side torso, that's another guaranteed injury. And if we knock him down from SRM fire, that's another guaranteed injury. So we could theoretically have that thing have 3 salvage. Although we only have 2 options for priority, but
What can I do for you?
it's still pretty good. I feel like we should just, like, I don't know, end this Cicada here. Although it's got so much evasion. Why does it have so much evasion?
I hear ya.
I guess just punch the Cicada? Why not?
This is
Just kill
gonna
it.
be good.
No, didn't kill it. I got my front armor towards it, and my armor is still
You got nothing, you hear me?
really fresh. So we're good.
Good to go.
Decker, how are you doing with this? Let's see here. That's going to overheat me. I really want that side to pop off.
Firing.
Come on. Right torso destroyed. Pilot capacitated, and the mech's still alive. Woo! That means we got full salvage on that Centurion. Surgical extraction. Nice. I think that's the thing that if you manage to kill a dude without
Copy that.
without destroying a lot of their mech. So that's a good thing to get. And Cicada, just die. Don't really care about Cicada.
That one's gone.
And last but not least, we have the Commando, who we will run up, punch in small laser with our dragon.
Engaging physical attack.
Boom, right torso shot off. Couple shots there. Excellent. Now he's gonna die this turn. No, he didn't even move. Okay.
Ready for orders.
I'm just gonna punch you to death, because I can.
Locked on for physical attack.
Haha. CT destroyed.
Enemy down.
Excellent. Good job, Commander. The people can get back to their lives again. Mission successful. I'm happy about that. We kicked some ass. We certainly did. So we destroyed the invading lance. We got 300,000 C-bills out of it. All of our mechs are happy. And yeah, look at that. We get the 3 Cent A's. And we already have a piece of a Cent A. So we are going to get a Cent A, no matter what happens. That is amazing. I love the Centurion. It's working out to be one of my best short-range mechs. So having another one with triple Serm 6, 2 medium laser, I'm just going to copy the build, because why the hell not? But we have a possibility of getting more mech pieces here. And we got the Commando 1B and the Commando 2B, 2D parts, as well as some medium lasers and a Serm 4. So that's excellent. That turned out quite well. I'm happy to get the Centurion. Alright, edited out a few minutes there of the construction equipment moving by my house and my entire suite shaking like a leaf, and like the elements in my stove rattling and all that kind of stuff. It was horrible. But anyway, we completed that mission, and a mech chassis is complete. Centurion 9A, a sturdy and reliable mech. The Centurion is good at both taking and giving a beating. The 9A models are open to engage at any range, and their damage curve increases as they approach the target. Not as I do it. Their damage curve is nil and then instantly goes to the top. Who are we going to send away? I'm almost tempted to send the Blackjack to the garage. I think the Blackjack has outlived its usefulness now. The Vindicator is still great because I want to keep it around as a jumping mech, and it has a lot more energy hard points than the Blackjack has. So we're going to send our Blackjack to storage. But that is going to be it for now. We got another Centurion to go on the front lines. Excellent. We're going to equip that mech in the next one. We're going to see what mission we can do with our current mechs. We might have to wait a few days in order to get some things refitted. But in the meantime, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.